Hi everyone, welcome back to another video, or if you're new here, welcome, thanks for being here. We're going to do a little Sephora haul today. We're going to talk about everything I bought during the recent spring Sephora sale. To be honest with you, set a budget for myself during the sale, and I met that budget and then just kept on going because I can't be tamed. So we have a lot of stuff to talk about. This is the final look. It's nothing too crazy, but I'm really happy with a lot of these products. We have some really big hits from this video today. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you do, give it a little thumbs up. It helps me out a lot and I appreciate it. So let's get into the video. Okay, a few things to show you before we jump into the makeup. I picked up the, I don't know if it's Kaylee or Cali or how you say it, the Eden Juicy Apple perfume. This is just a little trial size. Wanted to give it a try before I committed to the full size, obviously. The notes on this are red apple, wild berries, jasmine, lychee, vanilla flower, and sensual musk. I like it a lot. It smells really good. It's very strong, but it smells really pretty. Very springy, summery. This is not going to be like your fall winter perfume, but it's really nice. It reminds me of a perfume that I wore when I was like a lot younger, like in middle school or high school, and I cannot for the life of me figure out what it is. No matter how many times I sit here and sniff it, I can't put my finger on what it reminds me of. So if you smelled this and it reminds you of a perfume from like 10, 15 years ago, please let me know because it's going to drive me insane. But so far I really like that. I also picked up the Kaylee or Cali or whatever Eden Sparkling Lychee perfume. It's in this beautiful little bottle here. Look at the packaging, it's super cute. I hate this though. It smells awful. Like it just smells like stale soap to me, so I'm gonna be returning that one. Then I also picked up the Glossier You perfume. I got just the little mini roller ball. This is one of my favorite perfumes. I get a lot of questions about what I'm wearing when I wear this. It's kind of just a really nice like everyday perfume, so I picked up the tiny one so I could take it with me when I travel. Then a few skincare things. I just stocked up on some more of the Ordinary hyaluronic acid. Have to have that stuff and I'm running low. And then I got the Sephora Glow Peel Pads. I think I talked about these in my wish list, like what's in my cart video. They are AHA, PHA peel pads. So I typically use the Noxzema pads twice a day in place of a toner when I'm doing my skincare. So I was excited to try these out. They say they're 99% natural. They're unscented. They're good for radiance and smoothing. So yeah, I'm excited to keep trying these. I actually tried one before starting this video just to like prep my skin. And compared to the Noxzema pads, I can definitely tell a difference already. So these are obviously way better for you, way better for your skin. I smell alcohol in the Noxzema ones and it burns my eyes if I'm not careful, and I don't have an issue with that with these, so they're obviously going to be much gentler on the skin and probably better for me overall. So I'll obviously keep testing them. I've only tested them once so far because I just got my package in the mail today, but I'll keep testing them and let you know in a future video. And then the last kind of skincare thing I bought before we get into the makeup is the Laneige Lip Glow Mask in the Sweet Candy scent. These are not tinted, they're like clear glosses, but they're super moisturizing. I just put it on when I got my box in the mail today, and that was the first time I've ever tried anything from Laneige, and so far I absolutely love it. The scent reminds me of like lip smackers when I was a kid. It's nice and kind of sweet and strong. It doesn't taste great, so don't get it in your mouth, but it does smell nice and they feel really nice on the lips. All right, let's get into the makeup. To be honest with you, it is like 9 p.m. on a Tuesday night and I work in the morning, but I could not wait to open these boxes and try out this makeup. So here we are. I ended up placing 2 separate orders. Yep. I had a budget for myself. I stuck to that budget for my first order. I was feeling so good about it. And then some friends texted me their carts and what they were buying. And I was like, oh, well, I want to try that. I need that too. So add to cart I went, and a second order was placed, and now here we are. We're gonna start with primer. I picked up the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer. It actually comes with this really nice packaging, pretty frosted glass bottle and gold lid. This is a, like it says, smoothing primer, so it's just mostly to kind of smooth out the pores and under eyes and just make your overall base look a little bit better. If you know who Tati is on YouTube, she's a pretty famous makeup YouTuber. This is her like holy grail primer, so it's been in my cart for a little while to test it out. And then for foundation, I bought 2. So I did pick up the Haus Labs Tri-Clone Skin Tech Foundation. The shade looks like it's going to be a little bit off, but that's okay. We'll give it a try anyway. And then I also picked up the brand new Urban Decay Face Bond Waterproof Foundation. This says that it is up to 24-hour wear, it contains niacinamides, has a can't feel coverage, lightweight and medium to buildable coverage, water, sweat, and humidity proof, smudge and transfer resistant, self-setting, no powder needed. So I have decided I'm going to save this Urban Decay foundation and film a future video all about this. We're going to do a wear test the smudge proof, waterproof claims, because if this does everything that it says it does, I'm going to be so impressed, because I live in Texas where it gets to be like 3,000 degrees in the summer. So having a really good like sweat proof foundation would be nice. So stick around, stay tuned. We will be testing this in a future video. Today we're going to use the Haus Labs one. If you haven't heard of this, you probably haven't watched any kind of makeup videos in a long time, because this is like everybody's favorite foundation right now. I actually talked about it in my wish list video that I was possibly going to buy it, and I had actually taken it out of my cart after that because I was going to buy this Urban Decay one instead. And then my friend texted me and told me it was her favorite foundation, and so I had to buy it. And here we are, trying it out. All right, let's try this primer. I'm going to stick it just kind of, wow, it's so soft. It has a really, wow, it's like moisturizer. I don't know that I've ever tried a primer quite like that. It's definitely smoothing though. I can see why Tati loves this. And if Tati loves something, like, I'm pretty easily influenced. I love her videos, and she's obviously been doing this for years. She's probably been on YouTube like, I don't even know, 10 plus years now. So she's tried a lot of makeup over the years. And so if she says something is like her holy grail, then I have to try it. So I can see why she loves this. It really fills in the pores, like actually like nothing I've ever tried before. My normal pore filling primer is the NYX Marshmallow Primer, and it does a really good job smoothing, but not like this. If you are a like oily skin person with bigger pores, give this stuff a try. You're gonna love it. By the way, this is the mini size, so that's it against my hand. I picked up the mini size, and it's still a really good size. I think I will get a lot of use out of just this little mini size. So if you want to try it out and save some money without buying the giant size of it, pick up the mini one. All right, let's try out this foundation because I'm pumped. It has this really nice frosted glass packaging. It's so heavy. This is definitely not travel friendly, by the way. And it does come with a pump, which is exciting. I wanted to mention about Haus Labs. I was really impressed because the shade range on this foundation was very expansive, which is not always common with foundations. They are definitely getting better. They're including a lot more very fair and very dark skin tones, but for the longest time there was like just crazy uninclusive shade ranges, and so I was really impressed to see the shade range on this Haus Labs foundation. I'm gonna go in just with a pump so far and just see what it looks like on the skin. I do have some kind of like active breakouts right here going on just from who knows what, so we'll have a little bit to see like how the coverage looks. I'm gonna do kind of like half my face, and then we'll compare the coverage side by side. A few quick life updates while I'm applying this. When you're seeing this video, if I have my timing right in my head, we will be leaving for Africa in a few days. We are going to South Africa. It's a kind of a dream trip for me. We're going to be going to Cape Town for a few days to do some of the like touristy stuff, see the penguins, do some wineries, that kind of thing. And then we're going to take the tiniest little plane over to a safari lodge for a few days, and we're going to be just going on safari game drives twice a day for a few days. And then while we're there, like all our meals are included. We're going to go to a spa, we're going to take naps. It's going to be so incredible. I can't wait to see like baby lions in the wild. I mean, like, I'm probably going to cry multiple times on that trip. It's just a dream trip for me, and I'm really excited. So like I said, I think when this video goes up, we'll be leaving maybe like 3 days later for that trip. We have to take a ridiculous flight. It's like 4 hours from here to New York, and then from New York it's like 15 hours to Cape Town. So that's gonna be crazy. It's gonna test me, but I am so excited. All right, back to the foundation. I am already pretty impressed. The coverage is beautiful. So you can see I kind of had those little breakouts here, and they've definitely covered them up really nicely. It's definitely like a buildable foundation too. So if you wanted to sheer it out a little bit more by using less, I think that you could. And if you want to build it up and have more coverage, you definitely could. You can definitely see the coverage. Got some redness going on, and it took that away. Even on the under eyes, looking really pretty. So I am really excited to keep playing with this over the next few weeks. I'm excited to like wear it for a full day and kind of see what the wear time is like and all that, but so far it's looking really pretty. It actually, on first application, reminds me a lot of one of my favorite foundations of all time. So I might try and do a full video kind of comparing the two, because I might have a dupe for this foundation, because this foundation was not cheap, and if I can find a one to kind of recommend to you guys that's really similar but a little bit cheaper, then that would be kind of fun. So stay tuned. If you guys want to see that kind of thing, let me know and I'll try and do a comparison, because I might have an idea of what foundation would be comparable at a better price point. But I do have to say, I love this foundation so far. My skin looks really pretty. I think their claims of medium to buildable coverage are definitely on point. I think it's definitely skin-like. It's got a really nice glow to it, and I don't have anything on underneath. I have no primer on, just my foundation or moisturizer. Even like up here on my forehead, it looks nice and skin-like and smooth and really glowy. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. It looks really pretty. I wish that I would have bought the correct shade, but I might go into Sephora and kind of exchange it for the correct shade. But otherwise, looks great. I didn't pick up a concealer, so I'm going to just kind of apply some of my e.l.f. concealer real quick. Has anyone else gotten sick recently? It's going around my office. A lot of people have been getting sniffly colds, and I don't know if that's because I work with a lot of people that have like toddlers and newborns, and they're all in daycare, and you know, little babies bring things home from daycare all the time, and then their moms bring it to work, and we're just all getting knocked out like dominoes from this sickness that's going around, or if it's just going around everywhere. But I was so sick last week, it really took me out. I actually couldn't get out of bed one night. I was so like weak and feverish. I haven't felt like that since I had COVID a few years ago, so I don't know if that's what it was or if I was just really run down. I'm not really sure, but it was terrible, and it's taken me over a week now to get back to normal. Like even when I go to work out, I'm feeling very weak still. I can't catch my breath right. I still can't kick the cough. I'm coughing a lot at night, which is crazy. So I don't know. Have you guys been sick recently too? Let me know. And if you have, I'm sorry. And if you have kids while you're sick, I'm sorrier, because I couldn't imagine trying to take care of a child while I was just on my deathbed for a week. I barely could take care of my dog. All right. Next thing I bought is powder, and I am so excited about this because this has been on my loves list of things to buy from Sephora for a long time. This is the Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom Cake Loose Setting Powder. I did buy the mini size again, kind of wanted to save some money, and I figured with loose powder I don't need a full size because it'll take me a long time to even go through this little tiny thing. So if you haven't heard of this, you probably also haven't watched a makeup video in a long time, because this is also very popular. It is a, you can tell, light pink shade, which people have realized really brightens up your under eyes. This powder is supposed to be incredibly smoothing and blurring, which is going to be fun to mix with this primer. Let's do like a close-up comparison actually, because I didn't put the primer on this side, so you can see more texture over here, even the pores and the under eyes. And then this is with that smoothing primer. So I 110% think it makes a difference, more than any smoothing primer I've ever tried. All right, let's go in with powder. We're gonna kind of just place it on one under eye just so we can see. Let's do the one that doesn't have primer. I don't know. I don't know if my skin is just dry right now. I mean, I don't think so. I take very good care of my skin to keep it from getting dry, but it's looking very dry in my under eye. It's giving me like a cracked consistency to my concealer, which isn't super common for me actually. And it's not doing much in the way of blurring my pores or anything. This is like the most viral powder I've ever seen. Like everyone is loving this on the internet right now. So I don't know if it's just me or if I've been duped by the internet, but I'm not loving this. So I will keep testing it and see, but so far it's a no off the bat, which is a bummer because I've been really excited about that. Okay, I didn't pick up a bronzer. I'm gonna quickly apply some bronzer off screen and I will be back to talk about blush. Okay, I had to run and get something actually, and I just saw my skin in the bathroom mirror, and I'm so happy with the way this foundation looks. I think it looks, like I said, just really skin-like. It's got a nice glow to it. It's really pretty. So I will obviously keep testing it and see how it wears, but so far it's super beautiful. I can see this being a good like wedding foundation, special event foundation. I'm gonna put it up next to my favorite one that I wear for that kind of thing and get back to you. All right, let's talk blush, because I went a little crazy in the blush department. It's like my favorite thing to buy, and The first one I got is the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Liquid Blush. I think I mentioned in my, like, what's in my cart video that I was probably going to buy this. And I ended up buying the mini size. It looked much bigger online, let me tell you. And then I got it in the mail. It's the size of my pinky, but that's okay. I know that these are really pigmented, so this probably will last me a while, even though it's teeny tiny. I bought the shade Happy. Looks like a really nice kind of pinky, peachish shade. It's gonna be pretty for spring and summer. So that's the shade Happy. Really pretty. I'm gonna save this and I will use it in the video that I'm gonna film soon with the new foundation that I bought, because I have 2 other ones that I wanna try even more. I also bought the Benefit Floritint. So this is a kind of stain, and it's supposed to be used for your cheek and your lip, and it's supposed to stain and stay there all day. They say it's a desert rose tinted lip and cheek stain. Most luscious flush you can get from a bottle. Glide onto lips, layering to build intensity, dot and blend quickly onto cheeks. So I'm excited, we're gonna try that out. And then the third blush that I got is the One Size Cheek Clapper Blush Trio in the shade Attention Seeker. And this is the packaging. It's beautiful, it's pink, it's this like really thick kind of metally plastic palette. It's beautiful. And this is the inside. So you have this cream shade here. This is the powder blush, and then this is a powder blush topper. It's more like a highlighter, so let me get a little bit closer, you can see. It's got this cute little smiley face pattern on the powder. And then the cream blush here, let me see if I can open it. It's just this little plastic cover, which I think is like super thoughtful, so that you don't open the compact and like dab your finger into the cream blush. Like it's nice and protected, which I think is really cool. And just look how bright pink those are. I'm really excited. All right, let's go in with this first. I'm gonna put this on one side and then we'll use the Benefit on the other. They aren't the same color at all, so we're gonna be looking a little crazy, but that's okay. To be honest with you, it's 9 p.m. on a Tuesday and I'm going to bed after this, so I don't really care. I just want to try everything out. All right, let's go in with the One Size Cream. Oh my gosh, I don't own a blush like this at all. This is like super hot pink, like Barbie pink blush. I love it. The cream is super easy to use and blend. Not anything crazy pigmented, which is nice. I actually hate when cream blushes are like too pigmented and you could just go crazy off one application. So I like being able to build it up if I want to. And that's the way that this is. Looks so pretty. You can obviously use this like as 3 separate things. You don't have to use all 3 at once, but we're going to today. So the idea is to go in with cream and then set with the powder, which is so pigmented and pink. Oh my goodness. I am looking a little wild. This is like a lot of blush, but it's so bright and beautiful. So freaking excited about this. This is so pretty. I'm so happy I bought this. I was going back and forth about this shade versus the peach shade, and I'm so thrilled I bought this. Wow, that looks amazing. It's so bright. Definitely overdone. I've put too much on, but that's okay. That's where we're at. And then I'm going to go in with this highlighter blush topper. I'm just going to kind of use my finger and tap it on. Oh yeah, wow. If you like a really highlight or a really blinding highlight, you're going to love this. It looks pretty kind of blended up into the eye if you like that kind of thing. It is a stunning blush palette. Wow. Yeah, I'm really impressed. The packaging of this is so beautiful. Hands down, so far, my favorite product I bought from this whole thing. Okay, let's go in with the other side. We're gonna do the Floritint from Benefit. So, okay, my camera just froze when I was mid-application of this Benetint, so I'm gonna apply it again over top just to kind of show you. It does say to blend quickly. I think since it's a stain, it probably dries down pretty quickly, but when I was applying it just now, it is super blendable. I was actually a little bit worried, since it's a stain, that it was gonna dry too quickly and I wasn't gonna be able to work it in, but it's super easy to blend out. It feels really nice and liquidy. Doesn't feel like patchy or anything. I think it looks super pretty and it blends in like really nicely. It's like kind of a nice just flush appearance, so you look pretty like in the spring and summer. I'm gonna definitely be excited to put it to the test wear time wise, because I'm hoping, since it's a stain, that it's going to like stain the cheek and the lip really well and stay in like the humidity and stuff, because like I said, I live in Texas and having products that can hold up to the humidity and the heat where I'm sweating my butt off is gonna be nice. So I'm excited to keep playing with this. When I get to lips, we're gonna try this out on the lips as well, but this is the one size, obviously, and then this is the Benefit. So not the same at all, but both beautiful in their own way. If you like the like blush blended on your bridge of your nose like I just did, this Benefit one is a super pretty one because it gives you kind of that nice like sunburnt nose look. Okay, we're basically done. We're gonna move on to lips. Every time I catch a glimpse of myself in this camera, I am just stoked at how beautiful and smooth my forehead looks. I cannot get enough of this foundation. I'm gonna stop talking about it soon, I promise, but yeah, super impressed. Okay, for lips, I bought the Tower 28 one liner. They say this is a multi-liner, which I find odd. They say that you can use it for your brows, your lips, or your eyes, which like a color that I would buy for my lips, I would not use in my brows. A color I would buy for my eyeliner, I would not use on my lips. So I think that like marketing is a little bit odd, but this is kind of your run-of-the-mill pencil. I bought it in a nice soft pink shade. I was really hoping this would look good, just like kind of a my lip but better tone under different glosses. So that's what I was thinking with this. And then I bought the Sephora Outrageous Lip Plumper in the shade 7 Pink Pout. I already have one of these in the nude shade and I absolutely love it. It's definitely in the top 2 lip plumpers for me. It actually does some plumping. It like smooths out the lines in your lips. They've got a really nice actual tint to them as opposed to like a lot of glosses and lip oils that are out right now where they're really clear. This one's got some pigment to it. So we're gonna put these together. Before we do that, I wanna go in with the Benefit and just kind of try it as a lip stain and see what it looks like and then wipe it off and go in with the newer stuff. So it does say just to kind of glide onto the lips and layer up to build intensity. Yeah, nothing crazy pigmented wise, but I think it's so pretty. It kind of gives you that like I just ate a popsicle lip stain look. Let me see if you can build it up a little bit. Yeah, I think that this is pretty. I think that this color specifically, it's called Flora Tint is the shade, is super nice. You could kind of wear it more sheer and just have it look like you just ate a popsicle, and then if you built it up, it almost looks like you have more of a like nudie toned red lipstick on, and since it's a stain, it shouldn't be moving, which is exciting. So like I said, I'm excited to keep playing with this, but so far I think that's really pretty. Wow, this video is just a video full of hits and I'm excited about it. I was worried because I've never filmed a like haul video like this before. I was worried that I was just gonna get a bunch of stuff that I hated and have to like either waste the video because I didn't want to post a video of me just bashing a bunch of products or like post a video of me just bashing a bunch of products. So I'm really glad to say that so far I have loved pretty much everything except for the powder, which I'm still sad about. All right, let's go in with lip liner. Okay, this lip liner is just what I wanted. It's really smooth and creamy, easy to apply. I didn't put any on the top lip yet, just on the bottom. And next to each other, you can already tell this is exactly what I wanted, kind of that my lip but better shade. So I want to be able to wear this just under various lip glosses. So like if I want to throw on the Laneige clear lip oil, I can over this lip liner. If I want to throw on this over this lip liner, it'll look great. So this is exactly what I was hoping for. All right, that is the full face. I'm not even gonna take my hair down from this headband because it's looking a little wild today. We're having some rainy weather and my natural waves are looking a little frizzy. So I'm gonna leave my hair in this headband. This is the final look. Let's kind of go through the products and just talk about a few standout products. The only big miss so far for me is this perfume from Kaylee, the lychee, whatever. It just, like I said, smells like soap to me for some reason and not in a good way. And then the other miss is the Huda Beauty powder, and I'm not even sure this is a miss yet. Like, so many people love this, and people with dry skin love this and have talked about how amazing it is and how blurring it is and how brightening on the under eyes it is. So I will keep testing it because I'm really, really hopeful. I've been wanting this for so long, and so if I don't like it, I'm gonna be heartbroken. But outstanding hit is this One Size blush palette. I love that you get 3 different blushes basically in it. You get a blush topper, a powder blush, cream blush. They're super pigmented. This pink shade is stunning. The packaging is amazing. I love everything about this. I have nothing bad to say. I'm also really happy about this Benetint blush cheek lip stain thing. I think that'll be really fun to test out. Looks really pretty. I think that this will be really pretty with like my everyday makeup, because I tend to go for like really light coverage. I think like blended on the nose over the summer will give me that pretty like sunburnt look. So I'm excited to keep playing with this. And then the other big standout product is definitely the foundation. I think I've talked about it 3 or 4 times in this video already. I love the way my skin looks. I cannot stop looking at it. Definitely a standout product so far. I can see why this has all the hype. I can see why everyone loves it. It just looks absolutely beautiful. So I hope you liked this video. Thank you for hanging out with me while I tested my 2 boxes of makeup. This was very fun for me, and this was like one of the biggest reasons I wanted to get into doing YouTube and filming videos, was that so I had an excuse to buy all this makeup, and I had like a little community of friends to talk to about this when I tried out all this stuff. And you know, making these videos has been really fun so far, because I do get people asking me for my recommendations now, because people didn't know before that I was into makeup like this, or they didn't know I wanted to talk about makeup, and now they do. And I get people texting me all the time about what they're buying, and it's just been like, even if, I mean, I would love for YouTube to take off and someday this be my full-time job. I mean, what a dream, right? But even if it doesn't, it's been worth it for all the little moments that I've had so far, of like my husband's grandma telling all her friends, hey, watch my granddaughter on YouTube, look how cute she is, you know, or like some of the women at work coming up to me and asking me about my skincare routine and telling me they watched my video. And, you know, all these little heartwarming moments have really made it special. So, you know, if you've watched all my videos so far, or even a few of them, or you've recommended them to other people or anything, like if you've supported me doing this in any way, thank you so much. You have no idea. Like it has given me so much joy so far, and I can't wait to keep doing it. So that was quite the tangent I did not expect to go on. Yeah, this was a fun video to film, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for being here, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!